I don't have any review questions actually in your packet, but I do have textbook pages and problems to try out. Those answers are on the following page. All right? We are going to go over some of those as a class in a couple minutes. Also, because I know some of you get as much reviewing as you can. If that's not enough or that's not good enough, up on the class webpage, all right, under Unit 4, you have two different documents here. You have more practice for the unit test, all right, which is a ton of problems, algebra ones, proofs, all right? There's a ton of stuff. Prove the ways the triangles are congruent, all right? Bunch of different stuff with the answers to everything following it. All right, I didn't want to print this out because it would have been way too many pages, but that's up there for you. And you want to get a little bit more tougher with your proofs. I have a document of tougher triangle proofs. All right, bunch of different triangle overlapping ones. Prove a pair of triangles congruent to get another pair. All right, with again the answers at the end. Okay. So there's a lot of resources here for you guys, and I'll be here after school today, of course, to help you out. So that's all your resources to review. The textbook problems to try out and these two documents up on the class webpage, all right? All right, what to expect tomorrow? We're looking at 50-pointer tomorrow. 50 points, first grade of the second quarter, as you know. There will be 3 proofs tomorrow, 3 proofs. 2 of them, yes, that is not a typo, 10 points each, all right? I have it 10 points for this exact reason. Try to get you as much partial credit if you just start burying yourself, okay? Hey, I'm going to tell you what they are too. One of them is going to be involving an isosceles triangle. And the other one I call a detour proof. What do I mean by that? Okay, I need these 2 triangles congruent, but it's not going to happen right now. So prove another pair. All right, that's what I mean by a detour proof. All right, we did almost 1 or 2 days of those. Remember, that's the big day you didn't have homework. So a lot of them probably are still blank in your packet that you can go back and try out. All right, but that's what I mean by a detour proof, where you know you need these 2 pairs of triangles congruent, but it's just not happening. All right, so go prove another pair congruent to get them congruent. And then there will be another 6-point proof, a little bit easier than the last 2. All right. Congruence, transformation, rigid motions, your reflections, rotations, translations. What we just did the last 2 days, which is find missing coordinates on a graph. So this is an equilateral triangle. What's the missing coordinate? This is isosceles triangle. What's the missing coordinate? All right. Let's just go over because it seems like it's been ages. What are those 5 ways to prove triangles congruent? Side, side, side. Side, angle, side. Angle, side, angle. Angle, angle, side, and the forgotten one, only in what type of triangle? Right triangle. But again, don't just get in the mindset right triangle equals HL. Right triangle could be side, side, angle, any of these. All right, just because it's a right triangle, don't assume HL. Oh, and what method is still not up here? No. Angle, 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 still not up there. And side, side angle, still not up there. I don't know what else to tell. Is everyone listening? Don't put it on your paper tomorrow. All right? Don't put it in your paper. Third angles theorem, not a way. Okay? CPCTC, not a way. All right? It's only these 5. All right? Guys drive me insane. Vocabulary for an isosceles triangle. Let's just review that. What do I call the congruent sides, congruent angles, etc.? All right, so here are the 2 congruent sides. What do you know is across from them? Congruent angles. What are those angles called? The base angles. Yes, those are the base angles. What are these congruent sides called? Those are the legs. Yes, those are the legs. What's the non-congruent side called? That's the base. Base doesn't equal bottom. It's the non-congruent side. And here's the big one, really, for going into tomorrow, the non-congruent angle. That's the vertex angle. Because I will not say non-congruent angle tomorrow. I will say the vertex angle of an isosceles triangle. All right? And then base angles. All right. This has been a long unit, and it has not been all proofs. All right, it has not been all proofs. Anything here you want to go over? Because what I'm going to do now, I've selected a couple questions from the textbook, and then I guess I'll let you go on your own. Yes. Find the missing coordinates of a graph. All right, that's what we've gone over the last 2 days, so you know exactly what I'm talking about there. All right, you tell me what type of triangle you want. Right, equilateral, isosceles? Okay, you got it, equilateral triangle. Here's point A, 0, 0. Here's point B, 5B, comma 0. What is missing coordinate C if this is going to be an equilateral triangle? I know that doesn't look equilateral, but sorry. Equilateral. This is equilateral. What is missing coordinate C? This is something similar I may ask tomorrow. Of course, I'm not going to give you the easy point. Missing coordinate C. Go ahead, Orion. Okay, hold on. Y 2.5 for the x coordinate. Halfway in between 2.5b. 2.5b, radical 3, because it's equilateral. If you don't, am I just going to allow that tomorrow without any work? Yeah, I am, because I showed you the shortcut. All right, but if you forget that shortcut tomorrow, yeah, you're going to have to draw yourself a right triangle and say that's 2.5b. Here's y, here's 5b, and here we go, off and running with Pythagorean theorem. All right. Only other adjustment you may see tomorrow, I may not draw the diagram for you. I may just say point A is 0, 0, point B is 5b, 0. Where's point C? So you're going to have to know that this bad boy is on the x-axis. All right. So another paw up. What do you got there, Emma? Next unit, I will. You want to know it now? Altitude. From a vertex in any triangle, from a vertex, a line perpendicular to the opposite side is called the altitude. Okay. Also know anybody else of probably your little. I don't want to. How do I want to say this? Same name for it, but probably this is what you guys use in elementary and middle school. For an altitude, this was also known as the what of the triangle, probably for you guys. Height. Yep, that's the height of the triangle. But don't worry about it until next unit. Anything else? All right, ready to get reviewing with a couple questions from your textbook. All right, let's open it up to page 310. Take a look at number 5 on 310, page 310, number 5. You don't have to worry, no numbers today. I'm not going to call on anybody. I got to get reviewing. Okay, so number 5, here's our other directions. State whether it's true or false. If false, replace it with the correct sentence. So here's my sentence in number 5. The vertex angles of an isosceles triangle are congruent. How good's our memory? Because we just went over that, huh? This is A. False statement. What are you replacing vertex with? Base angles, yes. All right, that's a false statement because the base angles are. All right, go to 27 now. Love this one, 27. Determine which postulate can be used to prove them congruent. If not possible, if it is not possible to prove them, right? Not possible. All right, so might be a couple of these on there tomorrow. So these two triangles, are they congruent? Back yourself up, or you throw out a not possible. Woo! Here we go. Not too many hands on that one, huh? What's up, Maggie? They do have a shared side that's reflexive, but you fell into the trap. They actually only have one pair of sides congruent. What's that side? Oh, got her. What's this side congruent to? One in the same. You're not the only one, trust me. All right, but you took the jump, and I respect that. These two, everyone see why it's not side, side, side. This would have to be congruent to another side in the other triangle, which it's not. It's in the same triangle. So this bad boy is a not possible. Be careful. Be careful. Everyone see that? Because I can guarantee I had about 80% of you fall into the side, side, side camp. Okay? Don't shake your head, no. Liars. Anything else? Okay. Hey, how about a little proof for number 29? And I just do not think the ones tomorrow are going to be this easy. I just wanted to get you back in the mode of a proof right now. All right, while I'm here. Yes, colored pencils, highlighters, all fair game tomorrow if you'd like. Your call, though. Again, please do not get a big ego right now. Oh, this was so easy. It's not going to be this easy tomorrow. I just want you to get back in the habit of proving triangles congruent again. The ones I put on Aspen are much tougher than the ones in the textbook. All right, everyone got the two triangles? I already gave you a pair of sides. All right, AB congruent to DC is a pair of sides. What else you got for me? Anything else? Oh, and I got parallel sides. There you go. Anything else you want to tell me? Well, I hope so. Tomorrow's not. This is no joke. Tomorrow, you're going to be wishing for this one tomorrow. What's up, Jasmine? Or are you done? Never mind. Yep. ABE congruent to DEC. You just told me ABE, right? Okay, congruent to EDC. Yep. Anybody know what type of angles those are? Parallel lines imply alternate interior angles congruent. There's a pair of angles. Anybody see another pair of sides or angles up here? We could go multiple ways here. Let's go, Sinead. What do you got? Here you go. I can go right here now. Please do not say E congruent to E reflexive. I don't know. Every year I get that, and I have no idea where it comes from. They're not the same angles. AEB congruent to DEC. Vertical angles are congruent. How many of you are still going CLE? You're an embarrassment. Vertical angles are congruent. And now, the way we did it here, what's the method going to be? Side angle side. Where's the other side? Angle. Is that side in between these two? Nope. So in this case, we could do angle, angle side. Now, the other option you could have had, you could have proved the other two alternate interior angles congruent and gone angle side angle. That's the other way to do this proof. Okay, I can't stress this enough. This one was a very easy one. Don't expect something like this tomorrow. Again, you want tougher ones, go on Aspen and find that tougher triangle document. Anything you want to add to this one? Oh, 40. Here's going back to your question back there, Al. All right. Isosceles triangle WXY with a height of H and a base WY with a length of 2A. Can you draw that for me? So I'm sure most of us will put it at 0, 0. What's the base mean again? Non-congruent side. So I definitely got to start out with W here or Y as 0, 0. What's going to be Y then? 2A, 0. Now be careful. How about, what's my missing coordinate here? X? Okay, be careful. What's the X coordinate of coordinate X? A. But I know usually you're like, hey, whatever you want for coordinate Y. Well, I can't do that here. What is the other piece here? Yeah, the base had to be a length of 2A, but it also has to have a height of H. So it's got to go up to H. Okay? Because and I know I just went over that a couple minutes ago, but that's the height. How far it is up. So this height right here had to be H. Anything there? How about page 315 now for me, please? Page 315. Calcs out as well. Calcs out. You're going to need it for this one. Page 315. Okay, on page 315, number 11. Number 11, look at number 11 for me. Any help finding X? I got two different isosceles triangles there with a couple degree measures labeled for you. How can you use those to get to angle X? Let's talk it out with each other here. What can I do? What can I do here to get to X? And yes, you can assume that bottom one's a straight line. Okay, talk to me here. Let's go. Talk to me. Where are we going? Let's start with 116. That's an isosceles triangle. What's across from those congruent sides? Congruent angles. So can we find the angle measure for those? I hope so. So 180 minus 116 gives me 64. Divide that in half. Each angle should be 32. Yeah, I want to suck you in. That's why I put 32 there as a choice. All right, but we're trying to get to X. How about these three angles? Oh, don't say supplementary. That's only two angles. But they add up to 180, right? Everyone agree? They add up to 180? So let's see. 180 minus 32 minus 72. We're looking at 76 for this angle. And this angle is also isosceles. So what do you know about the angles across from those sides? They're also congruent. So this angle will also be 76. We know there's 180 in a triangle. So we're looking at an angle measure of 28. Whew, we are right getting there. We just used, here's the two facts we just used. In a triangle, what's across from the congruent sides? Congruent angles, and then really these three angles added up to 180. Those are the two facts. Anything else there? All right. Hey, how about number 19? Find the measure of angle 2. Find the measure of angle 2. We'll probably have to find the measure of angles 1, 3, and 4, but we'll find the measure of angle 2. Any ones you know right off the bat? 1 is 66. Nice. In a triangle, congruent angles across from congruent sides. That means I can find angle 3 now. 180 minus 66 minus another 66. Angle 3. 48. Okay, where are you going from there? These angles are now supplementary. All right, so 180 minus 48, buck 32. And then can we get to angle 2? 180 minus 132 minus 24, 24. Anything else? Because I think that is, yes, that is all I have for you. Anything you want to go over? Because I'm going to let you choose your own path. You can continue on with the textbook questions. You can go up on Aspen, pull up one of those documents, the tougher triangle proofs or the extra problems for the unit test. It's up to you. I'll walk around, whatever questions you have, stop me and we'll talk. All right, again, tomorrow, delay or no class, we're moving it to Monday. All right, if there is a delay, then I need you to have your compass tomorrow then. Okay, because the first day of the new unit deals with your compass. All right, so try to remember that, have it in class. All right, here we go. I'll walk around, we'll talk.